Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video of Marvel Contest of Champions. We are gonna run 7.3.3 Entropic Extinction and Do You Bleed today? This is one of the paradox paths in the 7.3.3, starting with Quake and ending with Mysterio. Now if we talk about the first one is going to be Do You Bleed? So the defender will only take damage from bleed attacks. And also there is going to be paradox with special attack, so if either attacker or the defender uses a special attack, that will give one charge on paradox on the attacker. Now with that charge, your potency for your debuffs is increased by 30% for every charge, and you can remove the charge by doing an intercept. Now to help you with an intercept, there is another node by the name of aggressive, so it would be easy for you to do intercepts on the defender. And finally, there is going to be quantum power. If there are as long as you have more than 3 quantum charges on you, defender power gain rate is going to be the normal one. If not, if it is less than 3, the defender's power gain rate will be increased by 100%. So the ideal would be to keep the paradox charges between 3 and 8. If you go at 9, the paradox will be broken and you will get 200% damage of your modified attack on yourself. For the boss, we're going to attempt Spiderman Stealth Suit for this one with Magneto, because he's a metal champion and all those viable attackers are mentioned there. So I hope this is clear, guys. And for the masteries, I am going to use a suicide setup here. So my defense and utility is going to remain the same, and I'm going to bring up some suicide champions here because I'm not planning on using special attacks. I just want to use champions that can bleed on normal attacks, and the damage will help me out with that. So I hope this is clear, guys, and before we jump into the path, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications, and leave a comment down below. All of that really helps me out a lot and helps me grow the channel. Now the first defender is going to be a Quake. Right now you will start with no paradox charges on yourself because this is the first fight and you don't have anything carry over, but you can use that to your advantage to do some parries and push Quake to an SP2, because SP2 is very much easily available. So I would suggest you to keep her pushing her to an SP2. And yeah, once you have 3 charges, then it's a quite easy, straightforward. Bring a champion that can apply a lot of bleeds. In my case, it's going to be a Moleman for one of 2 reasons. One, Moleman can shrug off any stun debuff she might have because of the aftershock effects, and also I can the Moleman, when he goes into frenzy, he stacks a lot of bleeds. So in one frenzy, I can easily kill off. You can see that that Quake is just melting away. So yes, guys, that is my choice. You can bring other champions as well. Gwenpool is a good option. There's also Archangel. There's also going to be Nick Fury, Jabari Panther. Also Wolverine with Horseman's Energy would be great. And one important mastery is going to be Deep Wounds. So 5x5 of it, if you have it available, use that as well, because that does a lot of damage. And also Assassin, so you can finish off the defenders very quick and make short work of the path. And then we have Green Goblin. Now Green Goblin is a metal defender, so I'm going to use a Magneto here, but you don't have to. There are plenty of different options. Any bleed champion, to be honest, would work. You can even use somebody like Venom with class advantage and use that. I am just bringing in Magneto, and I'm going to slowly build up to 3 paradox charges. Until then, the combat power rate of Green Goblin will be increased by 100%, and his animations are very whippy, so he can tag you. Just be careful not to push him to an SP3, and once you have the 3 charges, then you can play easy. Just build up to 40 power charges, throw an SP3, and then again the same thing. You will need at least 2 SP3s if you're not boosted up to kill him off with those bleeds. Next defender is going to be Captain America Infinity War. Now usually he's not a difficult defender to deal with, especially if you're bringing in a skill champion. His glancing doesn't work that much, and because he have power gain, so you can easily push him to an SP2 and you can get those paradox charges on you. Once you have the 3 charges, then you can just go in and throw your specials and bleed him and he will die out. In my case, I brought in Blade, but I got clipped and I die with it. But then I go back in and I bring Black Panther OG, and that was a quick and easy fight. Just I took him in the corner, and with those stacking bleeds, I easily killed him off. So it's not a difficult fight. I lost Blade here because of my own mistake. So you can bring in any good bleed champion, and you can kill Captain America Infinity War very easily. Next defender is going to be a Dr. Octopus. Now Dr. Octopus is a bit annoying because his animations are very quick and whippy and he can easily clip you. Now remember, I brought in Mole Man and I already had 6 paradox charges on him, so I don't need to worry about the increased power gain rate from the start of the fight. So all I'm trying to do is to slowly build up my frenzy and let him throw his special so his power is 0, and then I can just go back in and I can just swipe back and also do intercepts because he is quite aggressive, so I can easily keep my paradox charges between 3 and 8. I would say 5 to 6 is a good number where you have enough potency increase on your bleeds, and also you're far away from breaking the paradox at 9, so that would be a good place to have your charges. 5 to 6 would be an ideal place, and once you have that, you can easily melt away the defender. Again, Dr. Octopus is also a metal champion, so if you use Magneto, he also works, so it's your choice how you want to approach the fight. Try to keep him to an SP1 because it's much more easily evadable. You can also evade the SP2, but you do need a bit of practice on it. And the next defender is going to be Overseer. Now, again, his specials are very easily evadable. The only annoying thing going to be is his auto block after an SP1. So just be careful about that. If you're gonna use a second hit on him, he's gonna auto block, and then he can easily retaliate on himself and give you quite a lot of damage. So again, it would be easier to bring in champions that have true strike. So for example, Black Panther OG with Killmonger will be a good option here. You can also use Nick Fury after his LMD is destroyed. Also, Gwenpool is a good option once you have 20-25 hits. If 4 or 6 200, that reduces ability accuracy, so he won't be able to auto block you. So there's quite a few different options you can use, or you can just play slow and just let him use his auto block, and you can swipe back and you go back in and use those stackable bleeds. And yes guys, that's about it. Just take care about the paradox charges. Keep them between 3 and 8, and do not give him extra power gain rate by 100%. And the final defender is going to be a Mysterio. Now there are quite a few different ways you can deal with him. I would suggest you to bring in a bleed champion with armor break. That would be the best way, so you can keep him armor broken and you don't have to worry about the poison. And of course his SP1 and SP2, so you have to stay away for the return damage or the invisible timer. Some good options going to be here are going to be your red Goblin, because he can armor break and also bleed. You can also use a Captain America Infinity War with a cosmic champion, or you can also use Captain America Infinity War with a skill champion, so you can shrug off the poison with the SP1 spam. And also Nick Fury would be a good option, because after his LMD is destroyed, he gets 2 strike, he cannot miss. And also any champion that can shrug off enough bleeds would work here. So all you need to do is to just keep him in a corner, keep throwing those heavy attacks, in my case because I'm using Venom to keep that armor break on him, and slowly whittle him down. The boss is going to be a Spiderman Stealth Suit. Now he's going to have Tenacity, also no hit mercy, so if you knock him down he's going to get a cruelty buff that is going to increase his damage by 1000%. Also evasive maneuver, so he's going to evade whenever you will knock him down. He's getting extra charge coupled with his SP1 evade, so you need to be careful about that. There is a helpful note by the name of Foresight, so whenever you will intercept him you will get a huge fury on yourself that will help you to kill him off easier. But again, it's not a really difficult fight. You can bring in champions that can stop his evade, so because he's a Spider-Verse champion you can use Venom here, you can use a Red Goblin, you can also use Anti-Venom, or you can also bring Professor X and have more than 25 Cerebro charges. That will help. You can also use Magneto here because of magnetism. Another good champion will be Apoc, but you will need to slowly build up the evade charges, so the Spider-Man Stealth Suit does not evade. One quick one, just be careful about tenacity, wait for the stuns to stick before you throw your specials. And that's about it guys. I'm going to use a Magneto, build up to 40 prowess charges, throw an SP3, and that would be enough to kill him off. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications, and leave a comment down below. If you have any questions, I would love to hear from you guys. And apart from that, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.